this is the way I do it. I literally just go ahead and sculpt. And I just take it off. Like, I'll take off whatever stragglers there are.
With no guard?
No guard, yeah. And you make sure they're really sitting still for this. Or else they're gonna have to shave their face. But I like to just go in, I get the stragglers, I'm like barely touching it, but you can already see what that did.
Oh, yeah.
There is a difference.
Very.
I did keep it really messy just for this. So keep it a lot more maintained.
He's like, I'll let you know I'm a very groomed man.
You've been such a good sport.
He's the best. Chin up slightly, just a little bit. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go in. And again, I'm just getting the little stragglers that want to fly away. And I'll look at him from the front.
How would you know how to shape his beard?
How would he know how to shape his beard?
How would you know, or would they suggest? Like,
They're usually, yeah, they'll tell you like, oh, just a little tighter here, I want it this length. But most of the time, they're just like, do whatever you want. And so I make them look, I try to aim for like, okay, if I wanted to date this guy, which you don't, I'm like, how would I want him to look, like I want his girlfriend to look at him and be like, yes, like that's my man. So that's what I'm always like, when they leave my chair, I want them to look super handsome. So that's your own personal judgment there. I aim for GQ. Like, can you be on the cover of GQ?
yeah.
That's the goal. Go like this for me. Usually, I have a barber's chair and I recline them back.
Oh yeah. And you charge extra for this, right?
Yes, I'll charge $15 for a quick beard trim. Nothing too crazy.
Have you ever got anyone to want to let it grow out like that, and then kind of, if you want to kind of make the shape out of it? Because I want to, I've let it grow sometimes, but then I don't know how to keep it like nice and neat. Like,
Nice and neat.
Yeah, like really nice like that. Like
And groom it?
Yeah.
What's your question?
Like let's see if I want to. If I go up to you and I obviously I'm looking at his beard. So what if I want to do it like that long?
Okay.
Should I just let it grow out crazy, like, or
Let it grow out, but every, because I have guys that come in and they like start with a fresh face and they want to grow their beard out like Joe, and as it's growing out, they come to me and I get the stragglers. So what I did for him, I'll do for those guys. I'll get the ones that are the rebels out of the beard, and I'll just give it a little shape so that it's not like unruly. And then I'll put a little beard oil on it for them. But I don't take like too much length off. Sorry, somebody.
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
what's beard oil?
Beard oil, they sell them in barber shops. There's also like waxes for the mustache. It just helps keep the beard hydrated, because the beard can get really dry, especially if you're not treating it. Joe, yours is really soft. Do you condition it?
Every day.
Every day. It's really soft. Like, I've never felt a softer beard.
Do you use like hair conditioner for it, or is it special beard conditioner?
I actually shampoo it, and
With like head shampoo?
yeah, and then I put beard oil too. So.
How long did it take you to grow that?
Man, let's see, I'm 27.
He's like, since I was 6.
I know. When I started developing facial hair now, probably about 6 months.
What?
6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Wait, how long?
Like 6 to 8 months, probably. But you have to go through, like answering your question, you have to go through the awkward phase. That's why it's really good to have a good barber to maintain it throughout the entire grow out. Because like when I started it, it was like splotchy and like...
That's why I always cut it all off.
Yeah.
Like, this last weekend I kind of shaved it all off because I kind of messed it up.
Yeah.
So
Go to your barber and have him shape it up for you. Give him like a good canvas to work with. And then once you get to like at least like an inch and a half, no, 2 inches of hair, which is about this much, the tip of my comb, what I'm showing you, go in and have it shaped up. But you have trimmers, so
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
just you yourself keep it off your lips.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing, because it just like grows into your lips. So I don't know if you're into that, cool. If the person you're dating is into that, cool. So Joseph's got, they're going in. They are going full blown into his lips. So I want to make those little lips so kissable. So we're gonna get in there. So you want to use the corner of your.
They tip bigger.
This is true. Except it's never believable when I do it. They're like, stop it. So keep your mouth. You want them to keep their mouth closed, or else they're going to be eating a whole lot of their own hair.
Just keep your mouth closed.
Keep your mouth closed, Joe. So I'm going to go in with my trimmers, and I'm going to carve around the outline of his lips. So I like to use my hand as an anchor. I won't just freehand it. I like to just use my other hand to anchor it, or anchor with your pinky or whatever you find is easiest for you.
I'm curious where you messed up. Were you doing that part or?
No, because I was actually trying to let it grow out like on this side, but then I was kind of like going this way, so I went too far.
Oh, hated holes. And do you get some of those clients that try to go at it on their own and
Yes.
you have to fix?
All the time. But it's hard to do your own beard. I could imagine it's like it's difficult to find that symmetry when it's easy for me because I'm looking at him. But something about doing it on yourself can be difficult, so I don't blame you. If I had a beard, I would probably. I'm like, I just have 2 hairs that grow here. I'm growing it out for No Shave November. Something about your late 20s, like approaching 30, I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? But I got it, don't worry, I take care of myself. So you can see the difference between one lip and the other. One's kissable, one's
Remember,
other.
I did this for you, so.
I know. Not at all, I'm just showing them the difference. All right, let's do the other side. And then Joe's a free one. And sometimes, like, to find a balance between the one side and the other can be difficult, but there we go. Let's dust them off. So let's dust you off.
Would you shape your clients' eyebrows as well?
Yes, absolutely. Do that without even ask for permission. some of their brows, like you can brush it into their hair, like it gets really long. So just you wanna go. I don't know. Some guys it grows a lot more than others. Joseph doesn't have an issue with that at all. But if their brows were long, especially if you guys are doing older, the older men. Oh yeah, don't be afraid to. They love you for that. Sometimes they're too embarrassed to ask you for it. So you be like, hey, do you want me to get the hair in your ear? Like make it like nonchalant so they don't feel embarrassed. But yeah, that'll make them feel really good and clean. So Joe is a polished man. Here he is.